go there, YouTube? I'm gonna try to do a shop video today. Kind of had a idea given to me about how to go about the gears in the 99. I've had a bit of a, not really much of a struggle, just haven't really tinkered with this very much myself, but been working on the transmission of the 99. I did get the belt pulley to work and second and fourth gear to slide on the shift rails. It seems like 1 and 3, or is it 1 and 3 or 1 in reverse? I don't remember. Anyway, the next synchro behind that, it seems like it wants to move, but it also seems to just kind of bound up. But I think I got a little trick here. I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna jack the ass end up here a little bit so that way the back rear wheels can roll. I bought a long barrel air hammer. I always had an air hammer. I had a short one for years and years. I mean, it never worked very well, but I bought a long barrel one at Princess out of there a little while ago. And I'm just gonna take that air hammer. I'm gonna rattle on the gears a little bit and see if that kind of frees them up a little. I mean, you don't have to go crazy with it, but a little shock. And I have been soaking them with penetrating fluid, heat, and 80-90 gear oil. So I don't think it should be too difficult. Still kind of getting over some sickness here a little bit, so I don't really feel like doing a whole heck of a lot, but I want to get something put together for you guys. But something I think we're going to do is going to be kind of fun. First, I think we're going to do a cold start in the Denali today, because it needs to have a run, and it has not run in about 4 or 5 weeks, and it's been cold up here. It's been... The last 2 or 3 days have been a lot warmer, but we went through one heck of a cold snap. I'll wait for this door to open. We went through a pretty good snow, well, we had a snowstorm too, about 2 feet of snow. Let me flip you guys around, it'll make more sense when I'm telling you a story here. Well, we got one heck of a snowstorm there, I guess it was last weekend. Had about 2 feet of snow, but of course a lot of it's melted down by now. I have not touched that truck in about 4 or 5 weeks. Still got battery power. I might not try to remote start it because the battery might be low, even though it is a new battery. It was new, I think in March of 23 the battery was new. So I'm not really expecting it to give me a hard time, but I mean it would be a good idea to start the truck and let it warm up a little bit and charge the battery. Most of you guys know this was my daily driver for about 6 years. Then I got that cruise in November, and well, it's been sitting here pretty much ever since. I think it's only run 3 or 4 times since November, so I've kind of retired it to just tow truck duty, or if I have to take garbage into work. So let's see what she'll do. Less dramatic than I was expecting, but I figured I left my glasses in that truck, so I'm looking for those for a while too. So anyway, we'll let that warm up for a bit and charge the batteries up. It's not really too cold today anyway, it's about -1, but something's been sitting around, you know. You don't want to go out there with -30 and, you know, rev it right out. My name's not Zip Ties and Bias Plaza, even though he's got a pretty good channel there. He's out in Grand Prairie, Alberta. I think you guys have probably watched that before. We'll close the door and keep the heat in. That's another project we gotta work on. I'm waiting for some cutoff wheels to show up from Amazon. I guess I ran out. I'm gonna cut these rims off the 80 probably this week. I also picked this chain hoist up here over the Christmas break from Princess Auto. I had a little shopping trip down there. I got the new air hammer and the chain hoist. Boy, I wish I did that when I first got the shop. You know how nice that makes things? Anyway. Find a spot for you guys here somewhere. Jack up the 99 rear end a little bit. Hopefully my jack's not too low in oil. I can assure you the 99 is a lot heavier than my wife's BMW was yesterday to lift up to do the oil change on. I can assure you the 99 weighs a lot more. That can give us enough to roll it up. Tough too, because I got a flat tire on the one side. I've got a dolly underneath it, but down quite a ways. Son of a bitch. Well, she's been running for about 15 minutes right now, so I guess we'll give her a couple snaps and we'll shut her down. Alright, well I got the jack in the right spot now. I guess I just wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. I mean, not gonna really hurt anything anyway, but yeah, so I just have it up off the ground here enough just to be able to spin the rear tire a little bit. If you think what's happening is when you want to put it in the gear there, things are just bound up just enough that they don't want to slide in the gear, and of course being seized up doesn't help either. But it seems like if I put that big 5-foot pry bar on there, they want to move. But I picked this bad boy up a little while ago here. Now it's just a Princess Auto version. I have used it a little bit. It's a long barrel air hammer. I've wanted one of these for years and never really needed it, and got thinking the other day, well, I went and picked that chain hoist up, and well, this was on sale, so I figured, well, you're there anyway, you might as well do it. And I have used it a little bit. I was actually trying to see if I couldn't block up that 80 rear wheel and try and drive the center out of it, but no bueno. No good. So I think this is going to be the trick to at least rattle the gears in the 99 a little bit and see if I can't get some shift action, because they've been soaking for a year, so a little better than a year, so I've been soaking them down with some of this. I'm going to end up changing the transmission axle fluid in that tractor anyway, because it's been in there for God knows how long. Actually, I should do that on both those tractors really, but that's going to be a lot of oil. So I was going to get this set up, and I'm just going to rattle the gears there a little bit and see what we get. You don't have to go crazy with it, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I actually just found out really something kind of interesting here. When you want to go into second gear, Alright. Hopefully I get this on camera for you guys. Take your bar. Right, now I've got that. Should be second gear there now. If you can see where the end of the bar is, not really a very good camera guy today. So you see where the end of my bar is there. I put that in second gear, but now that I've gone and rattled on that, on this other shift rail, it's moving too, so I'm actually getting it stuck between two gears right now. So I mean, I guess, depends how you look at things. It's a good thing and a bad thing is you get stuck between two gears, it won't let you shift. But you take your light, and you see it's in second gear, if I can get in there. So, see how that rail's pushed forward? That's your second gear. So it'll go into gear with the pry bar, not with the shift just yet. So I'm still pretty sure what's holding us up are the detents in behind that. But I think if I just keep working the gears back and forth at the shift forks, I think that'll free us up on the detents there. Because I've been soaking a lot of fluid down in there. So come on, there we go. Yeah. That's kind of where we're at. I took that air hammer and I rattled on that other shift fork. So it seems like it wants to move too. So it's kind of hard to get it in the second now, but I can't get it in the fourth. So I think just our detents are still kind of sticky. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for today, folks. If you guys like what you see, as always, please comment, rate, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, guys. I know it was kind of a short, shop video, but still really not feeling it too much to be out here for very long. So we'll see you on the next one.